Like there's so many movies about Shaolin and nobody knows exactly how it all went down, but everybody knows that Shaolin's the place to be. There's that Jet Li movie, which was the first official movie shot in Shaolin Temple, because all the other ones before that were shot in Hong Kong on a soundstage. But this film showed the story of a dying, it's just a villager, I guess, and he's dying, and then they take him into Shaolin, and the monks they kind of smuggle him some meat so that he'll recover. The warrior monks need to eat a lot of protein to train the way that they train. If you've ever seen some of their training, it's very intense. I guess they had to justify that in a kind of more religious way.
I actually didn't get around to watching this movie, so I feel like I'm missing out.
Well, you read a whole book. That's pretty good.
This film, it takes place during the transitional period that I talked about, the transition from Sui to Tang. And so I think that the emperor is his name, Li Shimin. So he's the one that I talked about before, who gave after, in as a sort of reward for the monks supporting him during this like transition and supporting his campaign, and he gave them some like gifts and extra land. That was one of the decrees too, was that they could eat meat and drink wine.
The fifth, thou shalt not drink wine. Can you obey this?
I would suggest that this vow should be exempted.
My lord.
The emperor permitted Shaolin to form their own defense force. These edicts were recorded on a temple tablet bearing the royal signature of Emperor Li Shimin. The martial arts of Shaolin began to spread, and Shaolin Kungfu became immortal.
It was a big deal for the northern Mandarin Chinese to actually make their mark on the history of Shaolin films, because Hong Kong's in Canton region, right? Or Guangdong. So it's just glamorizing Shaolin, but it's not actually filmed in Shaolin and trying to portray the history. Whereas that film was kind of a new chapter in the history. It was the first Jet Li movie too, as well. So double significance there.